Hello, this is Kylie from Hello Crafter. I'm sharing a quick video with you today showing you how I made these cards using products from the Boho Indigo Product Medley. And if you've received my card class kit for March, this is one of the designs that's in your kit. So I'll just talk you through the supplies and then we'll get making our card. For this card, we're going to be using papers that come within this Boho Indigo Product Medley. You can find that on page 9 of the annual catalogue. And it's a large sweep of products that all coordinate together. It's not like a project kit with projects, but it's a collection of products that coordinate, including papers, ribbons, die cuts, embossed sheets, and then you've got your stamps on your dies to coordinate with those. So this whole kit is £65, or you can buy the refill kit without the stamps and the dies or the ribbons for £21, but the papers, you get 48 sheets of 6x6 papers, which are absolutely gorgeous. So I'll just show you a sample of that. This is how it comes, the stamps and the dies, which we'll be using the dies in this project, and these are all the little bits and pieces you get them. I've chopped up most of these papers up for my card class actually, so I've only got a few bits left, but you can see how gorgeous they are. They're monochrome in Misty Moonlight and Night of Navy, and the base is very vanilla, but you can see how gorgeous they are. I've used the dies that come within that product medley to cut out some of these vases from the papers in different designs, and some leaves. This is garden green, so you can see the detail on those leaves. And I also used a different die. This is from Celebrate Sunflowers die set, and these sprigs are die cut in gold. So the other materials needed for the card, we've just got a standard card base in Misty Moonlight. That's an A5 sheet scored in half. And we have a piece of those Boho Indigo papers, and this one measures 14.3 centimetres by 10 centimetres, and that'll just fit nicely on the front of the card. We have another piece of Misty Moonlight here. This measures 10.5 centimetres by 7, and a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and this is just half a centimetre smaller. This is 10 centimetres by 6.5. And that will layer onto that piece. And then I've just die cut a little label here. This is just from the Tasteful Touches die set. We have these pieces here to make our card now. I've just chopped this one down in half just to use part of it on my card. So we're going to start by gluing this piece of paper down onto our card front. So next I'm just going to decide how I want to lay out my card, where I'm going to place my vase and where I'm going to add my sentiment. So let me just roughly lay out my bits and pieces. So sometimes it takes me a long time to work out how I'm going to place my card. Other times I will just literally glue things down and it usually works. But you can just take your time and work out where you want to place all your individual elements. And move this over to the side a little bit. Then I will use a foam pad on here. And place that in the centre. And I'll just chop the stems off a little bit just so that they'll fit nicely. And I just need a tiny little bit of glue on this leaf, on the stem. And a little bit, might just chop that down a little bit again. And then for my sentiment, I'll be using Misty Moonlight, which matches my cardstock, but if you don't have Misty Moonlight, you can use Night of Navy. It's a close match on its own, it coordinates really well, but there's a bit of a trick. If you stamp it off first, you get a colour that matches the Misty Moonlight more closely, so I'll show you what I mean. I've got a scrap bit of Very Vanilla there. So I'm inking up my stamp, stamping off once, and then stamp onto my card. And then it's a much softer version of Night of Navy, which actually matches the Misty Moonlight really well. So I'll do that. Now I just want to stamp Celebrate. I don't want the Love To and You on there. So if I clean off my stamp, I'll just show you how I do that. Just clean it off really well. And then grab some washi tape. Stick the washi tape over any parts of the stamp that you don't want inked up, and then ink it up. Then remove the washi tape and then stamp. And there you just have the part of the stamp that you wanted. And I'm going to also use foam pads to stick that down. I'll use the mini ones. Might need to use two, double stacked on that side, because my vase is already raised up. So that's one version of the card. I've done a couple of other versions. This is one I've done in landscape, and I've stamped directly onto the Very Vanilla piece. And then this is one I did where I embossed that vanilla piece first. If you've received my monthly card class kit this month, this is one of the card designs that you've got in the kit. So I hope this video just helps you put those cards together. Thank you for watching. Bye.